Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. I release 3 new videos each week for this title. Please subscribe if you would like to be notified when they are released. We are picking up the story of Corinne Miller here in Project Zomboid. Now, today's plan is going to be dependent on whether or not we have air activity detected on the radio. So first thing we're gonna do is just get us something to eat, and then if there is nothing coming today, we are going to go out and chop some trees down. If there is air activity detected, our plan is instead to do some cooking, do some reading of some books, do those kind of things, and so that'll be the plan. We're going to go ahead and eat, even though we're not necessarily hungry at the moment. We're going to go ahead and eat and get our calories up a little bit. Nice little bump in calories from the food. We'll throw the food in here, and we're just waiting to see what the weather report is. Now, we did break our... We don't have a long blunt at the moment, so we'll actually end up doing something with a long blunt. I don't have a radio in my inventory, too. I tell you what. Let's equip. Throw that in here. I don't know if I have any rope in here or not. I've got 1 rope. That's not much. I've got a whole bunch of sheets and stuff downstairs I can craft sheet ropes out of. So we should, just a second here, and it's going to start the radio broadcast. I said I had 1 in my inventory too. That was what I was going looking for. Here's my radio. Rope secondary. Walkie-talkie. There it is. Turn on. Turn off. There we go. Now it's with me. I don't have to stay there. I can head out and check this as I go. Let's see if what we have. We're headed downstairs. Now, I had a suggestion from General Cromwell, one of my viewers, and he reminded me that a shovel makes a pretty good long blunt weapon. I hate using shovels. I really do. I do not like using a shovel as a weapon. However, thunderstorms in 4 days, and we should have some air activity soon, but is it today? There is no mention of air activity. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take an axe and we're going to go cut down a whole bunch of trees. We'll turn this back off. And equip it. So, a couple things. Let's see. I will grab any ropes that I have. That'll help with what I'm planning to do today. I think I've got a wood axe somewhere, but I'm not sure of that. There's the shovel. We'll attach that to our back as a weapon. There we go. We now have a long blunt weapon. Let's see here. We have a garden hoe. That probably counts as a long blunt weapon as well. Never been repaired. I'm not seeing a wood axe. Oh, I did see a rope though. Another rope. Let's grab all the ropes. And let's see. I'm going to put that in both hands, because that's what we're going to do, is chop down trees. No ropes there. No ropes there. Looks like we don't have any there. Okay. Very good. We are equipped for the day's activities. We have... There is some more rope. Now, I want to make sure I have... With what I'm going to do, I think I only need... Maybe carry 6 ropes with me. That should be enough. That way I can bundle logs up, move them around. Here we go. Now let's go out here and look at there. There is a... First thing, we have a zombie out here in our field. Well, if it knocks them down, I'm all for it. Leather jacket. So we'll rip up the leather jacket And of course that makes me overweight, slightly overweight, and I don't want to be overweight. Let's throw the hunting knife back in here. Throw the leather strips in there. We'll keep the axe out because, oh, that's what we're going to do. I don't see any more zombies, so he had migrated around. Let's see. But what we're going to do is go down here and take these trees down. Oh, I need a chair. I tell you what, let's go inside and see if there's a chair in here we can use for this. We'll sprint around, get some. Look at that, there's a folding chair. That should work just fine for us to have a place to rest as we're. Ooh, how heavy is that chair? That's a folding chair. It shouldn't be that heavy. How heavy is a folding chair? 7. Oh, it's because it's 7.5 because I'm carrying other things. Okay, we'll throw this in here. And we'll throw this in here as well. And we're still at that weight. Well, what all's in here? Maybe we've got way too much stuff in here. Don't really see a whole lot there. Probably a stupid shovel. This is truly one of the reasons I don't like the shovel. But no, it's not that bad. It's only 0.45. In fact, it's pretty good, all things considered. No, so it's not the shovel. Never mind. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Let's go down here. And we are heavy load, movement speed reduced. That's because of my chair. So what we're going to do is place item. And right here on the side of the road, we're going to put a chair. And that is going to be a place that I can use to sit down and rest. I'm going to attach this to my back. We'll just use the axe both as a weapon, and that will put the shovel away. That way we don't have them both out. And we are going to get busy chopping down trees. Once we get exhausted, we'll go back to our chair and rest. We are going to clear out trees down through here and going up that fence line. We're going to cut a whole row of things going up that fence line. Goal is to create as much wood as we can here for a building project. We're getting overheated. We need a cigarette. I think I can smoke while I'm resting. Not 100% sure on that, but we're going to find out here in a minute. Okay. And there's my first level of exhaustion. And just checking, I don't see any zombies around. That is correct. So let's now rest. We're using that now. Let's also, while we're doing that, let's come in here. Smoke. Nope, I can't smoke while I'm doing it. We'll have to smoke first. There we go. Having the chair there allows me to rest, and I can spin the character around, make sure no one's sneaking up on me. But this also allows me to see when I'm fully rested. I believe it's working. We'll find out in a minute. Let's chop some more trees down. One of the reasons we're chopping these trees down is to give us better visibility down onto the edge of where we have the fence, and then we're going to go up the fence line, cutting down trees. We may attract some attention. We'll have to pay attention to that. And today's activity, Corinne's actually a pretty good wood chopper. I'm used to needing to rest already. There's the rest sign. I could move this chair closer. In fact, I'm going to. Let's pick up my chair. I'm going to move it down right on the fence line there. Alright. Put it right there. Okay. Rest and see, I've got the little bar up above me. And now I can sit on the ground. And I sit there until the little bar goes away. Exciting stuff, I know. But what we're going to do, since I don't have anybody anywhere around me, I'll speed up time. There we go. He pops up. We're done with that. 12:30. We will continue this. We are burning some calories. Let's go ahead and, before we get started here, let's go ahead and eat the rest of our food. We'll have to do some cooking later tonight, so we're going to stop the chopping about 4 o'clock and go back inside and do some cooking tonight. Very good. I want to clear out about my goal is to go anything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows over. Anything that's in here within this section. There's a whole row of trees here. There's still a lot of trees over in there. I'm not going to cut all those things down. I'm just going to create a nice opening up through here. And then once we get to the... Oh, I saw a tree moving. Go. Let's go down here and rest again, and then we will start. We've got a lot of logs down, so I think what we can do, we'll sit on the ground here. I'm going to check all the way around me, make sure I haven't got any attention. We'll speed up time. We can see the little chat bubble, the little icon. There we go. We're fully rested again, and it's now 13:40. So let's start picking up some of these logs and carrying them back now that we've got this in here. We've got 2 logs, 4 logs. We will make a 4 log stack, and we will then grab that. Then we'll go up here and then walk this way until we have 4 logs there, and we will make another 4 log stack, and we'll grab those. Alright, now do I have any more ropes? I've got 2 more ropes. I can grab 4 more logs. Alright, there we go. Another 4 log stack. And I can't grab that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can. I can carry 12 logs at a time back, and we'll put them outside. Now, you know what would be really nice in this game? I have to admit, this would be something that I probably should. This is something I would look for an add-on for it. I hadn't been playing with add-ons, but I would do this. It would be nice to be able to stack my wood into a nice stack of, a stack of logs instead of just dumping them out on the ground all over the place. Having a bin that you could put the wood in, like a wood stack or something like that, right here along the side of the building would be really nice. It would be pretty cool. As it is, what we're going to do is we're going to come right here. We are going to unstack all the logs. We are then going to drop the logs. All right. That does not look like eight logs there. There he is. There's 12 logs there. Wow. Okay. So now that we've got that done, we could chop some more down, or we could haul some more. I'm going to continue hauling right now, mainly because getting the logs back up there into where I'm going to use them at, out of these woods, is just a good thing. Now, I'm going to have to grab these 2 logs here. I can only put 1 in there. Interesting. Okay. We'll continue cutting trees back up through there. Let's see here. 4 logs. We will make a stack. And then here, let's see. I have a log in this inventory. I do not. I have no log there either. So why don't I see? Oh, there's only 2 logs there. Well, that's not any good. I'm just gonna have to grab the 2 logs individually and then walk them down to the next spot. I should be able to create 2 4-log stacks right here. Oops. There's 6. And we'll make 2 of these. Boom, boom. And pick them both up. The ropes really help out with doing the stacks of logs. Means you can carry a whole lot more. Each log weighs 9, or each stack weighs 12. So by stacking them up, you get a lot more logs you can carry. It only costs 25% more than or 33% more than the weight of 1 log to carry a stack of 4 logs. And that makes it, if you've got a whole bunch of logs around, some ropes are good. If you don't have ropes, you can create crafted sheet ropes, and those work as well. And there's the drop of that, and then we will unstack everything. And we have 24 logs. Isn't that nice? And that made a nice, neat pile. Wonder if I can... I wonder if I stand in one place and undo that. Oh yeah, made the stack nice and neat. Very good. I didn't know you could do that. So you learned something. Drop the stacks down and then unstack them right there. Instead of throwing the logs down, just unstack them and it piles them all up in a nice neat pile. Might not be a wood. I mean, I still would like to see a stack of wood, like you see corded wood stacked up. You know, when you go to buy wood, it would be nice, but we don't have that option right now. All right, so more. There's my first stack of logs. Grab the 2 individual logs. Now each log makes 3 planks, so I'm going to have a lot of planks, but I'm going to need to build some steps so that I can do my base building that needs to be done. That's what we want to get to, and be able to, you know, get some water bins up above it, and that way we can put some plumbing in. Now the settings, I went back and reviewed this. The settings that I have are, as you would expect, I've got, well, as you remember, if you go back to my settings video, I should say, maybe not as you expect, but my settings I like to play with are 0 to 6 months. So far, we still have water, and we could have water for another 5 months, or it could go out tomorrow. That's one of the things I kind of like about the longer duration, is you just don't know. Power and water are both set on 0 to 6 months. They can go out day 2, or they can last for 6 months, and I've had both occur in playthroughs. Makes for some randomness on the playthroughs, and I actually really like that. At that, we have 36 logs there, and that will be we can saw those things up, and we will have a whole bunch of other things. And we're not doing any sawing or anything like that, any carpentry items, until we have the next helicopter event, because the next helicopter event will be occurring very soon, and we want to be able to get that, you know, kind of taken care of. So we're going to make a 2-log stack here. We've got plenty of... We will make a 4-log stack. And we'll grab both of those and carry them back. That'll be all of our wood from where we chopped down things down here. But we still got all kind of little sticks and other things on the ground. I'm starting to get drowsy. And this is going to about do this part of the exercise for today. Our next thing we're going to do is go do some cooking. We need to make up some more food. I think we're out of our cooked food. So we're going to want that. I do still have some more logs over there. We're going to go, I'm going to check and see how many I have. And then we may or may not do anything with them. Unstack. Unstack. We are up to 42 logs. Let's go over here and see how many logs are over here. Might be one trip, might be worth doing over here. Just as to grab some of these. Let's see, I'm going to at least grab 12 logs from over here. There might be more than 12 here. We'll see how many's here. And if I'm going to grab them all before I go in and cook or not. That is the question. There is definitely more than 12. Let's see. There's 4 more. And looks like there might be... There's 4 here. And then there's just a random one here. Can I pick that up, the random one up? I can. Okay. Let's bring those back, and then there's 4 more logs up here. We'll get those, and then we'll go inside and do our cooking. Then we'll have all of the logs that we've cut down here in a pile. One pile, so that we can actually do some base building once the helicopter comes. Helicopter should be in the next 2 days. Okay. We are up to 54 logs. I've still got 1 log on me. I didn't do anything with it, and that is because I am going to do this a little bit differently here. I am going to make a 3-log stack, and then I am going to make a 2-log stack. That way I can unstack them and still keep them nice and neat. Otherwise, if I have 1 log by itself, it won't be in the stack. I have to drop it 20 times to get it in the stack, which is not what we want. Ripped sheets. Alright, very good. This is the end of the day here. So that was a productive day of chopping down trees. This is in prep. Soon as the helicopter comes, we are going to be doing some serious items. And we do have a helicopter event that should be coming in the next... I believe this is day 12, so it should be in the next 3 days. And unstack logs. There we go. We have 59 logs. So that's 177 boards. And we'll just throw the rope in here. Actually, no, let's take the rope back out of there. That's just junk that we need to sort. Let's see what I want to do. It's got the broken tools in it. And we'll put the rope back in here with all these others. There we go. All right, next up on the agenda is some cooking. Now we could do with some rest, but we're not really doing anything. We're safe. We're safely indoors. Let's see how my axe held up. No, the axe held up very well. The activity. So let's go back to the shovel. And we will attach this to the back. Don't really need the fire axe for anything at this point in time. So what we'll do is, that is in our inventory here somewhere. We're carrying that around. I'm going to place the item right there. Just because I don't really want to go back downstairs right now. And don't really have a reason to carry it around. Okay, I'm thirsty now. Water bottle finally ran out. Let's verify that we still have water. And yep, it's still unlimited. So we'll drink something. We will smoke something. And then we're going to get to cooking. I think what we'll do is we'll do some pasta and some other things. So we'll fill the water bottle. There we go. And let's grab... We'll grab a couple of these pots of water. We're going to make some stew and some other items. Right, I think I'm going to grab 3 of these. I think I'm going to make 3 stews. I've got some meat, some other things. So we'll use up the items that we have. I wonder if you can put dog food in a stew. That is an interesting question. Alright, here we go. We are going to grab... We're going to put... Here, we'll do it this way. Okay. We'll grab a salmon. We'll grab a steak. We'll grab a meat patty. And I'm going to grab chicken. And then, because I'm doing this, I'm going to grab 2 things of packaged corn and 2 things of packaged peas. The peas and corn in the stew. And then, just because I have to know, we are going to try to put the dog food in the stew. Alright, there we go. Let's see. We could do some pasta or something like that, but we're not doing that today. We are going to do this. So we're going to use the microwave to thaw things out. We want to get as much of this as we can. There we go. We've got all kind of meat. We need to unthaw this. Like unthawing the food. So we'll use the meat to make a variety of stews. If we've got enough meat, we'll make 4 stews, and then we'll just put other things in it. We're going to try to put the dog food in a stew first and see what that does for us. Okay. Everything is thawed out. So here we go. Let's see. We can create this. We'll put pasta in the various things. So let's see, I've got dog food. Let's open the dog food. Okay, open dog food. See, it's going to make you very unhappy if you eat dog food. Has a lot of calories though. Let's see. Can you put dog food in here? You cannot. Okay, well that... We will do beef. We will do chicken. We will do fish. Alright, we've got that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to add some steak to the chicken. So that'll be steak and chicken. We will own the fish. We will do chicken and fish. That doesn't sound all that good, but that's what we're doing. And then we will do the salmon. So we got 2 items in both of those. Very good. Now let's see, are there any other... Okay. Oh, I've got meat patty, which is still 20. Yeah, let's not put... Could put that in there, but let's grab another stew. We'll grab a fourth one. Boy, I'm going to be overweighted. How long can you take to pick up a pot? There we go. And this, we are going to, once again, create this. We're going to throw the meat patty in here. Okay, there is the beef stew. Now let's see if I can do... I'm going to do the meat patty twice on this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, did I create a stew? Created some stews. I created a soup. That was certainly not the plan. Alright, we're going to put peas in the soup. Let's finish the soup up. Salmon, chicken, and pea soup. Yum, yum. Alright. We've still got lots of stuff in the soup. We'll add a beer can. Some beer to the soup. There we go. And we will do more corn. Oh, that's stew. Where was the soup? There's the soup. Do peas. That is all I can do. We'll do a thing of a bouillon cube as spice. There we go. Soup. So now we're going to do the stews. Doing a package of corn. Another package of corn. And everything else is down to 3. Oh, we got peas. More peas. That's probably the last of the food I can do. Yes, it is. We'll add some salt. Alright, that took care of that. Now we are going to need some additional things here. So let's grab... Let's see. Vegetable soup or any of that kind of stuff. Canned potatoes, we'll grab a can of potatoes. We will grab a can of carrots. And we will grab a can of beans. Let's do those first. So let's do the carrots. And the potato. We're trying to get as much food value in these stews as we can, and then we'll turn them into bowls of stew that we'll have, so we won't have to cook for a few days. So let's see, going back to the stew, we can't put anything else in that stew, so now we're down here to this one, and we're going to come down here and we can do the canned potatoes, which is 18. It's nice. And then we can come in here and do the carrots, which is 11. There we go. Let's see. We've got bits and odds and ends bits of stuff that we not going to use. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Chicken stew. 78, let's see, 71, 80. That's actually, I tell you what, we'll stick one of the little small things in there. That's good. Okay. Probably can't put anything else in here. We cannot, so we'll stick some salt in there. And then we've got this stew down here to go. We need some more stuff for it. Let's see what we can do here. We'll open one of these. We'll open one of these. I don't know if we'll need both of those. Let's open the beans first. Once we can't put anything else in here, we'll quit opening cans. So beets and vegetable stew. Oops. Steak. Stew. Oh, the canned beans is 23. That's a big food value. Okay. Nice. Let's see. We'll open the going to eat that. I'm actually pretty interested in eating that. Alright. Carrots. Open. And here we go. There's the canned carrots. Let's see. I can still put more things in here. What's the what is this stew at? It's at 71. If I put in the steak, 74. The salmon. We'll just stick the rest of this stuff in there until I can't put anything else in. And then we're going to add some salt into it too. Alright, there we go. We're going to do our cooking. Did the power go off? It is certainly dark in here, isn't it? I have to say. No, power did not go off. It just got dark. Okay, well that's, I guess, good. Let's start cooking. Now that we've mixed up all of our... We've got 1 stew, soup, and 3 stews. I meant to do all 4 stews. I didn't mean to do any soups. But, hey, sometimes you make a mistake. That was a mistake. Alright, there's the stews. And here's the soup. And we'll turn them both on. Which one is going to cook faster? There, that's cooking. Looks like the soup is cooking a little bit faster than the other. Alright, so while that's cooking, bring this over here. We don't need the empty beer can. We can put the canned peas back. Now, do I have anything I can read that'll get rid of the unhappiness about the dog food? Yeah, I can do something at some point in time. I said I'd never do it. I'm doing it. We're eating dog food. And the soup is definitely cooking faster. Yeah, and I'm unhappy. That's not a surprise. So let's grab the... As soon as this finishes, we'll turn this off. Alright, soup is done. Make sure it's off. It is. Don't want to burn the building down. That would be bad with all of our stuff in it. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that either. I don't know about you guys, but I have certainly burned a building or two down accidentally. Put a pan in the microwave one time, turned it on, caught the place on fire. Alright, we're going to grab all these stews. And I don't know how many bowls we have. We've got 4 of these, so we need 8 bowls. Let's see if I have 8 bowls. I happen to have 8 bowls. So what I can do is I can come in here, make 2 bowls of soup. And we will make 6 bowls of stew. So bowls of soup, bowls of stew. Didn't that do anything? Told it to do multiple of those, it didn't do it. Well, I have a whole bunch of stew and various different things. Very good. Okay, now then, we want to fill all the water pots. And let's speed up time for this. Oh, it's after midnight. Crap, okay, this character has to get in bed. We will place these items down. Alright, with that in place, let's throw this food in the refrigerator. We need some of it to eat. So what I'm going to do, look at all that food. I'm not... Alright, we'll eat one of these and then throw the rest of it in the refrigerator. We've got 8 meals prepared. That'll last us a couple of days. What thing about the cooking is it does take time. And more time than I would like, and this character needs lots of sleep, so I'll be short on sleep with this. Whoops. I moved. Didn't mean to move until that empty. Empty tin can where I had my dog food. We're going to go get in bed. This will be the end of this day. So we'll be back tomorrow to see if the helicopter is coming at that point in time. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care.